Hi everyone, Marla Miller. Welcome to our 23rd Quick Query Critique. But before I do that, I would like to just spend a few minutes sharing with you what I learned rather recently about following your passion. I know that we're all supposed to be following our passion, and that's really cool to do that. However, there's a difference between following your passion and expecting other people to follow your passion. So I think that this, it pertains to marketing, but it pertains to the writing life as well. You may be incredibly passionate about a project that you just absolutely will not give up on. However, if you can't get people to be excited about that project, then you might want to think about re-examining it. And I have a question that I'd love for my subscribers to weigh in on. And it's about query letters and query letter rejections. So on the newsletter on the right-hand side, if you would take a look at it, and if you have any comments about an author who has submitted his query letter multiple times, I would love to hear what you have to say, because it's linked with passion, and I'll make those connections in the next newsletter. So I hope that you take some time and just throw out a couple of sentences about that question that's posted in the newsletter. Okay, this query letter is romance suspense, and this author has been waiting for a long time, and so we want to give her some feedback. Dear blank, what if you spent your entire life doing exactly what was expected, then suddenly one day you wake up to find yourself a multimillionaire plunged deeply into unexpected passion, intrigue, and murder? When Alex Baker inherits Great Aunt Rhea's vast fortune, she is thrown into a world of high finance and unexplained accidents. Along the way, Alex makes new friends and rekindles old romances, but nothing prepares her for the roller coaster ride her heart takes upon meeting the estate lawyer, Sexy Kyle Patterson. Even though he reminds Alex of a man who collects women like lint on a cheap suit, she can't stop thinking about his perfect smile and piercing blue eyes. To complicate matters, Alex can't explain away the eerie whiffs of perfume, rustling papers, and the assistance of an elderly lady. Is Aunt Rhea watching over her from the grave, or is it merely due to an overactive imagination? My novel, Blood Money, contains 76,000 words and follows Alex Baker from Charleston, South Carolina, to Boston, to Houghton, Missouri, probably, where she comes face to face with a murderous plot to separate her from her money and the man she loves. I'm attaching the first 10 pages and would love to send the entire manuscript for consideration, but whatever you decide, thank you for your time. Sincerely. Okay, what do I think? Well, right off the bat, Blood Money is the title of this romance suspense, and I would encourage this author to put it closer to the top, which is easily done. I would also encourage her to Google Blood Money, because I think that there are a lot of titles out there with Blood Money, but just Google it. Not that you have to change it, but you might want to know just how common that title is. It sounds pretty familiar to me. Okay, what do I think of this query letter? I like it. I think she's done a nice job. I would encourage her to do a few things, or at least look at a few things. In paragraph 3, she says, to complicate matters, Alex can't explain away the eerie whiffs of perfume, rustling papers, and the assistance of an elderly lady. Well, I think that's an incomplete thought, so take a look at that. I get what you're trying to say, that there might be a ghost in the room helping her out, but make that more vivid. I don't think that that will hurt this query if you rework that a bit to let us know that there could be a ghost haunting her. She does say, is Aunt Rhea watching over her from the grave? But just look at that sentence, because it's awkward. So I would do that. And really, that's it. What if you spent your entire life? That can be a cliched opening, but for suspense, it's totally appropriate. So I like that. She leads us into the hook, and then she hooks us in the second paragraph, and I think she does hook us very nicely. It sounds like an intriguing story. It does sound like a romance. I think that this author I trust that this author is familiar with this genre and knows the template that it must follow, which is girl and boy meet, girl and boy fight, girl and boy make up. So that has to be in the essence of the narrative line if this is in fact going to be a romance. I would encourage her to get it associated with the Romance Writers of America if she's not already, but I have a feeling that this author might be. And then I just want to say one word about, or a couple words about the last paragraph. And again, I post these on the site so you can take a look. I really like it. I really like her consideration. She says, you know, whatever you decide, thanks a lot for your time. I just think that that's good manners, and it got my attention, so I would guess that it would get an agent's attention. Other than that, I hope that this author lets us know. I would pitch it. You know, I would just tweak it a little bit and pitch it, and then let us know because we love to follow authors on the road to publication. Until the next time, be well and keep writing.